now.
Hi, fellow YouTubers. This is Homestead in Orenso. Greetings from North Carolina. We wanted to do an experiment today with grinding our own flour. Both Tim and I have extensive food allergies, and though we do like Bob bread mills, I think it is very expensive. And so what we do to try to stretch the flour substitute is we make our own. And what we're doing, predominantly we do it with our little Mr. Coffee grinder.
And then there's the 20-pound bag of rice that we got for $7.98 or something like that. And when you go and actually grind your own rice, it's a little bit coarser.
Let me show you. Now this is using the coffee grinder. It kind of comes out almost like cornmeal. And since Tim is allergic to corn, that actually works out good for us, because if we want to make a bannock or a cornbread-like thing, this can be a cornmeal substitute. You still get that gritty taste that you like when it's cornmeal, but obviously not the corn taste. But it's a good substitute. So we thought today what we do as an experiment was use the coffee grinder. What would happen, you know, if we lost electricity again? And I also make my own oat flour, and this is what the oat flour looks like when it comes out of the coffee grinder. It's very, very, very coarse. I think in a desperate situation, I'm sure I could make something out of this. You know, a little of this, a little of that. I figure if Ma Ingalls could do it, I can do it too. And what I have in here right now is rice. And as you can hear, there we go. Alright, well, it's a little bit of a mix of rice and oats. I would say it's really not that bad. It's not that much different from what we use the Mr. Coffee grinder. It's probably a little bit coarser. Maybe I could make it go through a second time, see how that works out. But in a situation where you don't have any choice, I mean, this is a great way. We don't have a hand grinder. We'd love to get a flour grinder, but it's just not in the budget right now. So this is a way of supplementing. Oatmeal isn't that expensive. We'd love to switch over to organic oatmeal, but for right now, you know, Walmart oatmeal. We got the rice at Save-A-Lot. Thank you, Misty, for telling us all about Save-A-Lot. We love that store. And so this is sort of our lifestyle. We've learned to make bannock bread. I've learned to make quick breads without yeast for me, without wheat or corn for Tim. And you know, it takes some adjusting, but you feel so much better that, you know, who cares if you eat weird food? You know, it nourishes your body, and that's the whole purpose of food anyway. So this is Homestead in Orenso. We are going to do a video on what our bannock bread looks like when it's done, and so look for that. And greetings from North Carolina.
We have a shout out to give for Joe and Zach's survival. Joe, you're just an amazing person when it comes to the different flours that you make.
Yeah, you've really been an inspiration for us because of having so many allergies to think outside the box. And we would really love if you could tell us what to do with all that kudzu out there, because I know I can make flour out of it. I just have no idea how. So if you could kind of give us a hint on that,
yep.
Maybe we'll be making a video on what to do with kudzu flour.
So, Joe, this is a shout out video for you. And to all the other YouTubers out there, you know what?
Use what you have.
Use what you have. $20 Mr. Coffee grinder at Walmart. 20-pound bag of rice.
Or even an old coffee grinder that you get at auction. I don't even think we paid $5 for this. and it's awesome. I mean, in a pinch, if it hits the fan or you don't have electricity because of a storm, you can still feed your family.
So, greetings from North Carolina.
Bye.
Over and out.